and whatever. Well, I just want to say, but the difference between the aerobic and the anaerobic systems or conditioning, if you want to slim, then you swim at a nice, moderate pace for a long time. But if you want to get fast, then you have to swim shorter distances, and you've got to swim them fast and hard. You don't want to be taking long, gentle swims. When you've done your swims, now Charlie had reckoned anything between 50s, which was a surprise to me, and 200 or 400, whatever it is your bag. But he said it must be at least 30 seconds, and 2 minutes is long enough. If you can only swim really fast for 2 minutes, then stop at 2 minutes. It doesn't matter how far you go, it matters how hard you swim. You really have to exert yourself, and then you rest. Now he reckoned, I hope this is right still, that the anaerobic system is stimulated most when you're fresh. So it's no use thinking, right, well, I've had 30 seconds, I think I'll go again. Wait. Swim gently back and forward until you really do feel completely recovered. Because when you want to go fast, you want to go as fast as you can go. Not as fast as you dare to go, as fast as you can go. And you can't do all that number of them in 30 minutes. And 30 minutes is about the amount of time you want to spend on that sort of work. So even if it's only a handful, he reckoned if you're doing 200s, you needed to rest for 10 or 15 minutes. You're not going to get a lot of work done in that time. So what you can do, you see, is put your drills in, do your sculling, do anything that makes you feel you got it right. And then just do that swim as hard as you can do it and come off it. And do something else. Don't let yourself get all uptight and I haven't done enough work. It's the quality of the work that you do, not the quantity. Now, I make it 3:27. Oh, something's gone wrong with your watch. That's nice. Thanks. I think I've just about covered everything I thought you might want. Hang on, let me look through. Were there any questions that people wanted to ask me? Oh, yes.
A simple one, going back to the kickboards. I've never worked out the purpose of a kickboard. Is it for buoyancy or for resistance?
Oh, you can make it resistance if you turn it up that way. Actually, that's quite good fun. But more fun than that, if you want to work hard on a breaststroke kick, you go to your friend and you put your hands together like patty cake, and you go over a black line and you see who can kick the other one the other way. Quite a lot of things we do can be much more fun than just plodding up and down. And who has access to these wobbles?
Yeah.
They got another name, haven't they?
No, woggles. Woggles. Woggles.
There's another name. It's some
Snake.
Well, a noodle. That's right. Noodles are great fun because you sit on them like a horsey, you see, and the kids love it. And you get those breaststroke kicks going, boom, 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 and then you see who can go the highest. And you get, especially if you've got a clock going, you see if you can do it for 30 seconds. It's a lot more fun than just doing a bloody old breaststroke kick for a length. Oh no! Anything that's more fun is better for you than anything that you think is, oh, not that again. And also, I quite like it with a noodle. If you start off upright, just kicking, and then gradually lean forward, and get the arms going as well, you still maintain that feeling of that real hard kick back, and it changes the way you swim breaststroke. It's helped me quite a lot. So it's worth a try if you can get hold of one. Even a pull buoy would work to some extent. It's not quite as easy to work on. But I don't like boards, I must say. Is that enough on that subject? Somebody else had a hand up.
I wanted to ask what you thought of total immersion.
Oh yes, brilliant. You go on that, don't you? Yeah. Seymour does.
Yeah.
It's Phil Whitten. No, McLaughlin. It's Cochran.
Steve
Lachlan. Yes, nearly. Yes. You've enjoyed it very much, haven't you?
What is it, Jane? This total immersion.
Would you like to tell people, Seymour?
The theory of it is that when you're swimming front crawl or back crawl,
Yes, come and stand. This is Seymour Banning, butterfly champion. More than anything else, but also other strokes. Go on,
the theory of it is that when you're swimming front crawl or back crawl, you should try and lengthen your whole body so that you get the maximum pull and the maximum stretch. Now, if you swim on your front, you're like a tugboat. If you swim on your side, you're like a sailing boat. And which goes faster? And that's really the basic theory of it, that you're stretching and you're swimming on your side and you're coming right over from one hand and now, I mean, I've read the book there and I'm trying to put it into practice, but it is something which I think the theory of it is very good, because he's trying to get you to get more on the distance per stroke, which is much more effective than the speed of the stroke.